Now, the court has sentenced Mugo Wairimu. You remember the quack doctor who, for 29 years, he's been sentenced for 29 years and 6 months imprisonment for allegedly operating an illegal clinic and drugging patients before sexually abusing them. According to the Presiding Magistrate Wendy Muchemi, the controversial doctor was a danger to society, hence should serve custodial punishment.
Mugo Wairimu, a quack doctor based in Nairobi, has finally been jailed after he was found guilty of operating an illegal clinic and sexually assaulting his patients after drugging them. Wairimu was last week found guilty of 10 counts of sedating a woman with the intention of sexually assaulting her.
The judge is facing that this person is whether he had a license or not from the various bodies.
Presiding Magistrate Wendy Muchemi, while condemning the act, regretted that the doctor opted to abuse his profession to engage in illicit sex with patients.
The court is at a loss and finds that indeed he is a danger to society. Instead of going out to use the knowledge that he says he wanted to acquire so as to save and improve humankind, he went out of his way in a most sinister way to endanger helpless victims, most of them women, by purporting to be a gynecologist and many other traits, and would administer the drugs to them and have sexual acts with them.
Mugo, however, pleaded with the court to consider a lenient sentence to allow him reunite with his family.
This court has a lot of power that can destroy my dreams or that can give hope once again to my dreams. So I request you to, the court to take that into consideration.
Mugo is already serving 11 years imprisonment after he was jailed in 2020 by a different court which found him guilty of a similar offense.
Several submissions were made.
Meanwhile, the Director of Public Prosecution, Nurin Haji, has been granted 21 days to review charges against 12 police bosses, including a commissioner linked to the death of Samantha Pendo, famously known as Baby Pendo.
What happens if there is a conflict between the powers of the DPP under Article 157?
This is after the DPP, through Alexander Muteti and Victor Witi, urged Justice George Kinya Kimondo on Monday to giving more time to interrogate afresh the file in the matter.
I'm also satisfied that efforts to serve summons upon the 11th suspect have not borne any fruit. There are allegations made this morning that he has no fixed abode. I emphasize that those remain allegations.
Timothy Kipnoso for Prime Edition.